I'm Liselott Eriksson, the artist behind the pictures in Betwixt and Between. I have some questions that I'm gonna ask. No, I'm not gonna ask them, I'm gonna reply to them. Because that's what you do when you've got a question. Okay, first, describe yourself. Well, I'm a Swedish artist. I live and work and am born in Stockholm, Sweden, and I draw and paint mainly fairies and other creatures from folklore, and also very silly cats, and sometimes some naughty adult stuff. What is my favorite mythological being? Tricky. I like so many, but I would say that my favorites are usually the seductive, sassy women. So like the wood woman of Scandinavian lore, for instance, and like mermaids. Also like the tomte, which is also Scandinavian, the household gnome creature, and I like him because he's grumpy, and that's fun. What sparked my interest in folklore? I don't know, I've always been super into it. It's just always been a thing in my life, and I don't know where I got it from. Okay, what creatures would you smooch, marry, kill? This is very tricky because you're not supposed to get involved with any of them in any way, preferably. I would probably make the bad decision of smooching the Glancaner, who is an Irish male fairy, is very seductive, and who basically leaves his victims an empty, heartbroken husk who will just wither away from heartbreak. So that sounds like a good idea to me. Marry, very difficult. Don't think I would marry any fairy. Maybe a merrow woman, a kind of mermaid, because apparently they make for pretty good wives sometimes. And kill, don't think I could kill any mythological being. I don't think I have the power to do that. But if I did, I might kill the Earl King because he frightens me and he seems mean. Or a myling, which is Swedish or maybe Scandinavian being, is basically the spirit of a child who was murdered before they were baptized. But I couldn't kill those because they're dead. Also, they're not really a fairy, but they really creep me out. What was it like to work on this project? It was fun, very challenging for several reasons. One being that I'm not really an illustrator and I'm not used to having like someone else decide what I'm supposed to do. So yeah, I'm not good to like adjusting to specific dimensions, making things work with other things in that way, because normally I just paint, I just do a painting. So that's challenging to me. Also, I'm a bit of a perfectionist. I'm very picky about getting the folklore right. So I have done a lot of work twice because I've drawn a creature and then found out some contradicting folklore about them, which meant the picture was wrong, so then I had to do it all over again. So I've done that quite a lot. Also, just finding creatures that are very different from each other has been kind of tricky. Mainly finding ones that are not completely evil or not evil, but kind of that do not like humans, because while I've always been aware of that being like a thing that most folklore creatures have in common, that they have some very dark sides, it's really become clear to me while doing the research that there are hardly any that don't want to hurt you, kill you, or use you in some way. So yeah, that's been a bit tricky, because yeah. What is my least favorite thing to draw? Mundane, technical, human things. A car. That would be really boring. Yeah. What inspires me? The eternal question. I'd say people, faces, music, nature, words, colors. My favorite piece that I've done for the game, definitely the board, like the main board, because it's quite different to most of the things that I usually do, in that it is, well, firstly it has no creatures in it, which is not something I do a lot, and it's big and it's a bit more surreal, I'd say, than what I usually do. Massive, so I'm very happy with it. This is not the best lighting for this, but yeah, it's a big one. Plus it was fun to do something that works from all angles or all directions. So yeah, that was really fun. This original is one of the reward tiers, by the way, for those who wish to have it and get the challenge of deciding what way to frame it. Yes, and the final question, the one we've all been waiting for. Do I believe in fairies? I don't know. I am quite the skeptic, really, but if I say I don't, there's a little twinge in my heart, so I can't really say that I don't, so I guess probably. Yeah, that's everything. If you have any questions, let me know. You can comment on the campaign page, because I read all the comments. And yes, thanks to everyone who's pledged already and shared the project. It means so much, and I really hope we can get this done. So, bye!